What's up, guys? Welcome back to another muscle car walk around here at Coyote Classics. Today we're going to be going around and test driving this 1969 big block 4-speed Chevy Nova.
Yeah, Dalton, this car is super cool. Previous owners owned this car since 1980. So when it came into our dealership here, it was a decent car, but it did not look nearly this nice.
No, a lot of money, a lot of hours we spent on this Nova.
Yeah, still not a perfect car, guys, but I'd classify it as a beautiful driver. This 396 is a date code correct 69 JA code 396 engine. So I mean, this thing runs absolutely perfect. Jay polished the chrome from front to back. These SS wheels just sit just perfect on this car. It's got a perfect stance in my opinion.
Yeah, it does. It's got the wide oval O's. I mean, it's kind of factory style tire. Just a neat car, and I love the color. That maroon black vinyl top. It's perfect.
Yeah, it really is. Just a nice straight car, guys, but the biggest thing with this car is the floor pans. The floor pans, the frame rails in front, the trunk, the rear frame rails, everything under there is rust free. We power washed it all, painted it all black. Just a super good car, and we'll get to the rest of it so you guys can check it out. This car does have the factory SS hood on it, and as far as everything we can tell, when we purchased this Nova, previous owner swore up and down as a real deal SS. Really, there's no way to absolutely prove it, but we here at Coyote Classics believe it to be a real SS car.
And on a car like this, where it's largely, I mean, originally got original chrome, badging, stuff like that, the previous owner had it for that many years, it's usually a pretty good indication that it is true supersport.
Yeah, agreed. It is not a power steering car. A lot of these SSs, a lot of the big black cars came as non-power steering, just a plain Jane muscle car. It does have power disc brakes on it. Engine compartment looks good. The hood looks nice on it. Here's our paint code, guys. It is not original red car. It's originally a 40 code for the paint. Trim is 733.
Still has like the factory style exhaust manifolds as well.
Yep. No one's put any headers on it. And the engine sounds great. As we come to the front end, the grille is original, so you do have just a little tarnishing in the grille. But again, like Dalton said, it's nice to keep some of this stuff original. Front bumper is in excellent shape. Couple little dings and stuff like that in that front original chrome. The little eyebrows are really in good shape though.
Looks like your super sport badging here.
It sure does, doesn't it? That's a good point, Dalton. I mean, if this ain't the original SS badge on this car, it was changed probably back in the 80s, 70s. But the biggest thing we look for here at Coyote Classics, guys, anything can be repaired on a car, but you have to have a solid foundation. This 69 Nova has a really good foundation. Molding's in great shape here. As we go ahead through this whole front fender, just a little bit of orange peel just around the Nova emblem here. Everything else, guys, has been wet sanded and buffed, and it looks really nice. No bubbles or blisters anywhere down low, which I don't expect there to be when you have a rust-free undercarriage like this one. The paint is older. I don't know how old it is, guys, but when it came in, we buffed it all out, touched up a couple little spots, and buffed the whole thing out, and it really turned out nice. As we go around to the chrome and the windshield is perfect. We do have a couple little Mars in the chrome around the windshield, not bad. And there is one crack in the original dash pad way over there on the driver's side, right above the steering wheel there. Other than that, the dash pad's all original. Vinyl top is in excellent shape all the way to the top here and along the back window. Good thing to ask on any vinyl top car, guys, is there bubbles back here? On this one, there is absolutely none. Very, very clean. The back shelf is nice. The top of the back seat is excellent as well.
A little bit, just kind of...
Little paint run right there. Yep. As we look up and down the side again, paint's really nice. The back bumper is excellent. The tail light trim and the back panel here has been replaced. That is all brand new. It's got the chrome decor package on it. Again, that stuff is older as well. As what Dalton was pointing out, there's just a couple tiny little divots right here. Barely even feel them. There's a couple little Probably a little solvent pop right there, like 4 little ones. I mean, there's some other little stuff in the paint if a guy wants to really pick it apart, but the overall appearance of this thing after it's buffed is just, I love the deep red. You can see your reflection anywhere, guys. It's a nice looking car. All the stainless and chrome around here also appears to be kind of a low mileage original car. Just nice and clean. Doors open and close nicely. The gap on the back of this door is excellent from top to bottom. Doors stay open nice. The rubbers were repainted during the restoration as well. Actually, no, we did these rubbers, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, so we had the rubbers, they had the original rubbers on them yet, guys, so we put brand new rubbers on it and had Danny go ahead and repaint the door jambs when we got it. The door jamb paint was older, so the door jamb paint is new now and does look really nice. Scuff plates are new. Carpet looks like that has been replaced. The door panels are in excellent shape. Armrest here does have a couple little cracks on the front edge of the armrest, but the door panel is really nice still. These pillars are nice. The headliner's in good shape. Headliner looks like it's been replaced. Visor is 100% original here, you can tell that. It's got surface rust on the visor here, but it's really in good shape. The stitching's not coming out or nothing. Odometer shows 27,728. I don't know the whole history, guys. The only thing I know is the title, and we bought the car. The guys owned it since 1980, so the last 40 years it's been owned by the same owner. The heater fan does work. The wipers will work, guys. Right now they're not. The original radio does not work, but it is an AM/FM 8-track. It's all complete there. It's got a brand new HURST shifter and a brand new, the whole shifter, top and bottom is completely new. We went ahead and did that. The original shifter was getting worn in it. Carpet looks good. The paint on the dash looks good. Inside the glove box is nice here. On the bucket seats, we did go ahead and we put all new chrome around the bucket seats, so that's in good shape. There's no rips or tears there. They all look really nice. Re-dyed those seat backs. Back door panels are excellent. Back seats great. Just really clean driver quality interior, guys. I'm with you, Dalton. I just love this color.
Yeah, it's got a nice muscle car stance to it too.
Yeah. We got a little 72 green Nova, and I want this thing to sit exactly like this. This has got a great stance.
We have a little crack there.
There is a little filler crack or a little cracker in the paint right in that very corner, right above the back bumper.
One thing I'd like to point out too before we get too far, is back here too. This appears to be original emblems and stuff as well.
The emblem here does, I didn't get to the emblem. The emblem sure does look original. This part I pointed out this is new here, and the back piece probably is new, but that emblem does look original still. But you can tell the taillights and stuff have been replaced.
Absolutely.
Driver's side vinyl top. Again, you rub your hand across there, nice and solid, no visible bubbles, blisters, anything like that. There is a couple little chips, guys, and they're just tiny little chips in here, about 10 or 12 of them right in this area, and they got just a little bit of buffing compound in them. Those will go away. You won't hardly see those at all once your guy gets a buffing compound out of it. Same thing right there, that little chip. There's a little scratch right here that just, since it's been buffed, has a little buffing compound in it. Door gap is really nice. Again, the bottom of the door, bottom of the fender, it looks good. Really, in general, I really like this Nova.
Yeah, I do too, and I like the story with it. Anytime you got a car that's previous owner had it for like 40 years, that's always a good sign.
Definitely is. The story I got from Mark on this, he got from the previous owner, is what he had told me, that he thought the car, you know, back from '69 was a real SS car, kind of drag raced a little bit on the strip. Not a roll cage car, but just a fun, you know, non-roll cage drag car. And that's why the miles are what they were and why it's so solid. But like I said, I don't have the proof on that, guys, but I'm just going by what the previous owner had said. Door panel here is original, you can tell that. Same thing on the passenger side. The door panels are in great shape. You can tell they're original just by the wear right here on this edge. Other than that, it looks really good. I did go ahead and replace this armrest. This armrest was heavily cracked, so I replaced it. Door sills are new, carpet's new, seat covers very well could be the original still.
This thing sounds nice.
It does, it does. And it's got some lower gears in it, guys, so we'll get to that when we drive it. But it does have, I'm probably guessing probably like 411 gears in it. So easy to switch, you know, you can spend $300-400 bucks, get a new set of gears if that's what you want, and then labor to do it. So personally, I would change them. I'm not a fan of 411 gears, but the next guy likes it, so.
Yeah, it all depends what you want. That's the cool thing about these cars too, compared to your newer cars. They're pretty easy to change stuff and to do stuff with. And that's part of the fun of these old classic cars, is being able to kind of tinker with them.
Yeah, and you're never done tinkering.
No.
You know, there's always something, no matter how much you spend on a car, how much you restore, what you do, there's always something left to do.
That's exactly right. I mean, how many times? You ain't kidding. That thing gets up and goes.
It does, but it's got some low gears in it. But yeah, you can go through the gears pretty damn fast in this thing, dude.
The front end picks right up, don't it? It kind of sits you back.
It's a sweet ass car. Very nice car. And with the no power steering, it's easy to steer. I mean, you got the big steering wheel, very easy to steer. As far as the transmission, shifts nice and smooth. Right in there, the nice pattern with that brand new HURST shifter.
Definitely got some G-force.
It sets you right back in your seat, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does.
Here's another thing, though. As we're going down the highway, even with the lower gears, I mean, it's not roaring. Look at our steering wheel. No hands on the wheel. Go straight down the road, guys.
Good point too. Yes, it does have lower gears, so obviously it's not a 75-mile-an-hour car. But right now, it's not really wrapping out. No, you know, I mean, it's definitely drivable.
We're doing 60, 65 mile an hour, and it's not wrapping out at all. Here's our brakes, guys. Brakes are absolutely perfect. No pull left or right. Really goes into gear nice too. That was first gear right on that corner. Nice. Even with lower gears. Straight off the ground.
Yeah, it does.
No shit.
I know, that's awesome.
Wow. My whole freaking attitude changed with these 411 gears, I guess, guys.
A lot of fun.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was. It was. Guys, the last owner had this for about 40 years. It's a great car, big block, 4-speed, red, black vinyl top. Nice car. You're gonna be the next owner. Have it for 30 years, have it for 3 years. Just enjoy it.